New to stacking silver coins? Then don't buy American. The premiums on silver eagles and silver buffaloes is way too high. We're talking 20% premiums to buy in on the deal and 20% premiums to get out of the deal. That's a massive self-taxation on what is supposedly your attempt to save. That means that you won't be able to get your cash savings out until the price is $45 to $50 at spot. That's a ridiculous time to wait to get your cash out. I recommend that you buy Canadian Maples or British Britannias. They're my favourites. And don't even buy the most modern King Charles III, where you get a higher premium. Try to go for the various choices, which will probably get you a Queen Elizabeth without all the beautiful security features. They're secure enough as it is. If you can get a silver coin at 10 or 11% premium and look at what they're claiming is their sellback price, then work out the interest, the percentage that works out as, and then work out what that would mean that you would have to keep the silver, how long you would have to keep the silver, so that you know what your spot price has to be, so that you've covered both the premiums in and the premiums out, so that you've not lost on the deal. Now that is going to be a year at least. Now that's fine, because after all, we're not talking about speculative investments here. You can't assume that you can buy low and sell cheap with silver coins. If you hold out for a dip, you're probably going to miss it. Now we're lucky, sometimes we get dips that come along just at the right time as we want to buy. That's fortunate, and you get to take them. But if you hold out for when the silver spot price just touches what you were hoping, you calculated as to be your exit strategy, if that appears to be an all-time high and everybody else is attempting to get out at the same time, then you're going to find that your silver coin shop or bullion dealer is not going to give you a good premium. If that's for a sell by that price, then suddenly the premium on a sellback price is going to be not 15%, which is high enough as it is. We're going to be talking about 20 and 25%. So you've got to be able to sell your coins back at a time when there's a perception that the price of silver coins and silver generally is still bullish, that the price of silver coins is still going up, so that there is a market for the coin that you sell back to the local coin shop or the bullion dealer is got an immediate customer for your coins. Otherwise they're just going to charge you an extra interest rate for the privilege of buying your coins from you. So when you sell your coins back, it shouldn't be at the highest point at that moment in the spot price. It should be because that is the time you've chosen to sell your coins, because you've wanted to get fiat money back. You want to get cash back because you've decided that the 2-year period or whatever 3-year period, or when you've got to a value of savings that's going to pay for a vacation, or that you've suddenly got a medical bill or an expense that you were planning for, now is the time to meet that expense. You don't want to be selling when everybody else, or there's a large volume of people selling, because you won't get the price to sell. So what we're talking about is lowest premiums in and lowest premiums out. Now the moment for silver we're talking about the very least is 10 and 11% on Canadian maples and British Britannias, and they can still rise to 15%. But American buffaloes and American eagles, we're talking of 20 to 25% in and similar prices out, because they are popular. Now that may appear to sound like they're more liquid, but because of their popularity, simple supply and demand, a local coin shop and a bullion dealers can charge a higher premium. This is not a good strategy. If you are a coin collector and you want to buy specific coins, then you're going to be paying a premium. If you simply want to find the best silver coin so that you can take the cash out of your cookie jar and put it into a long-term form of saving for the purpose not of speculative investment, but so that you can take the temptation away of diving into that cookie jar to take a few $100 or $1,000 or just $10 or $50 for a weekend splurge. You want to take that temptation away from yourself. You want to put some of your savings into something where you can't touch it. Then a silver coin or 10 silver coins is a good thing. So I recommend that when you get yourself $30, $50, buy a silver coin. If you can do that weekly or monthly, then that's a good savings method. It's good for working class men and women to get in the habit of, when they make a savings at the grocery store, don't just leave that savings in your debit account. Go to the ATM machine, take that $40 out, put it in the cookie jar, and when you're in a position to go to the local coin shop, or you're in a position to buy from a bullion store, preferably in cash, but if you have to quickly put it back into the checking account to do an online purchase silver coins, not as a speculative process, but as a way of taking your saved cash out of temptation, put it into silver coins so that you can't touch it for a year. But remember, because of premiums in and out of your trade, your purchase, you have to wait a year just to get over the cost of purchasing silver coins. So you're gonna have to think that it is at least a year. So at the end of 2024, we are expecting not the same booms in the price of precious metals that we've seen in 2024. We are expecting into 2025 and then in 25 and into 2026, the price of silver, and particularly the price of gold, which is out of reach of most of us, which is why we're doing silver coins, it will go up. But we shouldn't be doing it to speculate. The price of silver coins will go up to protect us against the cost of the premiums in and out. That's really what it's about. We will have to wait longer years, if that's what we're willing to do, to get an increase on our savings. Okay, that's enough for today. Thanks very much for listening. Be safe, take care, and take it easy. Bye.